you go. I'm gonna be cold. Just brew, feed, and so I'm starting. It's so crazy to think that it was like 60 degrees 2 days ago. Would you like your breakfast? Yes. Okay, that's it. Okay, fine, you can have it. It'll be done in 2 seconds. So I'm gonna inhale that chicken. I don't think I've ever been to Trader Joe's this early on a Saturday. It's 9-ish or so let's go see how busy they are. We're back. Let's unpack. Got the Pirate's Booty. Oh, I already had a completely unopened one. Well, now I have 2. Gnocchi for dinner today. One of the overnight oats peanut butter to replenish my stash. These are a new purchase. I got the Perfect Bar dark chocolate chip peanut butter, and this is what intrigued me. There's a chocolate mint. These are new to Trader Joe's, but I love like the prebiotic soda things like Olipop, so I got their 2 new flavors. I don't generally like the cherry cola ones, but I wanted to give it a try. But I won't open those until Pat comes home so he can try them as well. And I got myself some more carrots, our favorite Chipotle almond dip, my new favorite sandwich, and some more coffee creamer. Another bag of my favorite pita chips, some crackers to go with cheese that I have in the fridge that it's hopefully not moldy. Haven't checked it in a while. Another box of those granola bars that I didn't need. And then on the very bottom, what I was looking for, my bagels. This is the reason why I went, because I'm out of breakfast food. So let's get this put away, and then I'm gonna make a bagel. I'm gonna sit on the couch and have breakfast. It's already 9:45. Very late start to our day. Breakfast is served with a side of doggo. A little bit of my book, but now it's time to make coffee. We're gonna do that and then continue reading, and I'll tell you about the book that I'm reading this weekend here in a moment. And there it goes. That's very cute. I don't understand how she is so cute. It hurts me. Like I want to bite her face because it is so cute. I did forget about my coffee. So now we're gonna do that. How did I forget about it, you might ask? I don't know. Yes, I do. ADHD is a real thing. Mug, coffee. Perfect. I need the light on. I need to see the vibes of the coffee, sorry. Because that's how I determine how much creamer I need. The color of the coffee. First sip. Delicious. I made myself a little snack with some leftover mini weenies that we had from New Year's Eve. So I'm gonna have some mini weenies for lunch. That sounded questionable. Okay, now to clue you in on the book that I keep telling you I'll tell you about and then I don't tell you about. But today we are reading Games Untold by Jennifer Lynn Barnes, which is a collection of short stories and novellas that take place in the inheritance games world. I believe there are 8 stories in here in total, and one of the stories in here, it's the longest one, is actually republished in a full-length novel with the other character's point of view added in addition. And also my favorite that I've read so far, but also embarrassing that it took me as long as it did to realize like who the characters were and why they mattered and like what they had to do with the rest of the storyline. So far I've read That Night in Prague, which I gave 4 stars. This was a fun adventure that took place in Prague, and it involved like puzzles and solving mysteries across the city. Avery is following clues left by Jameson, and then it flashes back to, or forward, I suppose, to present day when Jameson is like being very shady about something and he won't tell Avery what happened when he went out in search of her clues. I gave that one a 4. And the same backwards as forwards, which was my favorite. That was a 4-star. As I mentioned, it's re-released as like a full-length novel with the other person's main point of view. I don't think I want to tell you who's in this one because I feel like that would be a spoiler, but it takes place in the past, like the way past, which yes, her little map at the beginning does say that, but like, I don't think that like accurately depicts how in the past it is. And it took me an embarrassing long time to figure that out. It's been so long since I've read these books, like the original trilogy, that I have forgotten a lot of the characters, and there's a lot of like secret siblings and like secret relationships and missing siblings and long lost relatives and like things like that, because it's a billionaire's family and there's secrets galore. I like forget how they're all tied together. And then I read The Cowboy and the Goth, which was 3 stars. This is following the oldest Hawthorne brother, Nash, and then our main character, Avery's older sister, Libby. And they are a fan favorite, I believe, but I just felt like I wanted a little bit more. It's like following various scenes from them throughout the course of the story, and it feels a little disjointed, and I would have liked it to feel a bit more cohesive or just like a little bit more. And then I read 5 times Xander Tackled Someone and 1 time he didn't, which I gave 3 stars, and this is 5 stories of the youngest Hawthorne brother Xander from like age 2 until present day, and how he tackles people when he loves them. And then 1 time that he doesn't tackle somebody, and her name is Max, and I don't remember who Max is. So again, like characters that I don't remember. Then I read One Hawthorne Night, which I also gave a 3. This one follows Grayson as he is paying a debt to his brothers over something that he didn't show up for, and they kind of like embarrass him and such, and he's like a very straight-laced suit and tie kind of guy, and it was a little too tame in my opinion. Like I feel like these brothers would have been a little bit more wild and merciless when they made him pay for his crimes, and that's like the overall feeling that I get from the book in general. I know it's YA, but I also have read some Jennifer Lynn Barnes books that like do push it, I think, to the edge of the bounds of what is acceptable for YA, and I just wanted this in general. I want like all the stories to go like a little bit further, just like a little bit more, and I feel like it's a little bit tame. I think I feel that way about the series in general. I'm comparing it to The Naturals, which I feel is a little bit more raunchy, daring, dramatic, whatever. I have read a couple more, I just haven't made post-it notes about them. 2 more stories and then I'll be done with this. So that's exciting. I could probably finish this today. I don't think I have that many pages left. I'm just waiting for my mini weenies to finish so I can eat those. Stop making the jokes. I've already got them in my head. I have to go to the gym at some point. I'll let you know when I decide what to do next. All done. Time to snack. Which means I have to go decide what kind of condiments I want. No, I'm not eating all of them either. That's insane. That would be like 16 mini weenie croissant dogs. I mean, who's to say you can't do that? You do you. I'm just not. I think I would feel very ill if I ate that many hot dogs. Now I decided to go with ketchup because what I wanted, which is this California Gold barbecue sauce, is clearly empty. Mini weenie And the ketchup. Delicious. I've already got my hat on because I'm getting ready and packed up to go to the gym. Ooh, let there be light. I was working on some thank you cards from the wedding and on my next YouTube video, but now I have to get the dogs their Kongs so I can go to the gym. Rue really thinks that she's coming with. Like, she's standing there like, is it together? And it's not. That's a big stretch. Wow, buddy. If I break up one of these and put them in there, will you be able to get it out? A toast. I want to make sure I get back in time to take these heathens OUT, which they actually get to go along with, because right now they think they're coming with me, but they're really not. Decided a very messy path here. Get out of there. You guys have like jaws of death to bite these things. Will it fit in there? I think it'll be fine. Seems even enough-ish. I know, you're excited. Hold on, I have to get my coat on still. Still haven't put my coat on yet, so you're gonna have to be patient. Stay. Good girls. Just walked in from the gym and we gotta leave again because it's time to take the doggos for a walkie. Yeah? It's gonna be cold outside. Are you prepared? I don't know if I'm prepared. Come here. If you dance, we're not gonna have time to go for a walk. Come. Paw. Good girl. Other paw. Good girl. Brew, come. Brew. I know you like to do your little pitter-patter dance. Come here. Do you want to go potties? Come. It's a whopping 13 degrees outside and it feels like 0. So this will be a easy breezy, beautiful CoverGirl style walk. Emphasis on breezy. Brew is absolutely feeling herself. Playing in the snow. Being turd. Scotty finally pooped the first time today. And I'm pretty sure Scotty also ate and swallowed an entire stick. So that's cool. She went to drop it, and I was about to dig it out of his throat. So, we're watching the market and the wind blows in her butt, and really walking in that direction. Another one? This is like your third pee. I probably went too far because my legs were so cold that they were starting to burn, and I know that's a sign of, you can't see my face. I had to walk into the wind chill at a point, like into the wind, and it was actually bringing tears to my eyes. It was miserable. You have a whole hour. It's only 5. You have a whole hour. I'm so sorry to break the news to you. She's gonna be so annoying for the next hour because in her mind, walk, come inside, eat. That's not what's happening. I mean, I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna have a snack, but she isn't. No, stop looking at me. You're not getting dinner right now. No. It's not. You eat at 6 o'clock every single day, unless we're not here. Look at her. You're so annoying. I know, that's a very good sit. It's a very good sit. You're still not getting dinner right now, so you need to go lay down. So sorry. I thought I was gonna have an Olipop because I want a little like fun drinky beverage, but I found this in the fridge. I mean, I didn't find it. I knew it was still in there. And it's been open for like 2 weeks. I have to finish it at this point. Or at least get closer to finishing it. It's not that great. It's from a winery in Michigan called Red Top. And it's their Lake Effect wine. It's blue, like the lake, you know, very clever. I have no idea what the flavor profile of this is because I can't like find that information on the internet. It's sparkling and it's blue. That's about all I got. The dogs are still begging for their dinner. Cheers. But they have 13 more minutes at least. It was gonna be an Olipop and instead it's wine. This is part of my dinner for today. So I'm gonna get this heating up on the stove while I do some dishes. And then yes, eventually I'm gonna get to you. I know, it is past her dinner time. But you ate breakfast so late because I slept in. Which means that you slept in. I know. You'll be fine though, I promise. That is my kind of cooking, is I warmed up in a pan and it took 7 minutes and 2 tablespoons of water. And that is all that it required of me. So I'm gonna have that as my base. And then I cut up chicken for both myself and the doggos. And then I'm gonna finish or have some of these veggies. You guys will get carrots. Let's put the chicken away. Grab the carrots. You want some of these? Wait, where'd you go? Want some of these? Yeah? Yeah? Okay. That is perpetually trying to sneak in leafy greens. So this veggie mixture has kale in it. Would be my favorite veggie mixture if it wasn't for the kale. I do love me some peas, green beans, and carrots, but that kale, that's kale. It would be really cool if feeding them dinner would like chill them out for a little while so that I could sit on the couch and not be pawed over for something, but it will in fact not, because at this point they still haven't had, excuse me, what's wrong with this carrot? What's wrong with this carrot? Who threw the carrot on the floor and left it behind? Oh, Scotty just stole it out of your bowl, brew. You better take that carrot. Does it have bad vibes? That was the tiniest bite. Why are you only eating the end of it? And now you're spitting it out. What are you doing? Okay, there you go. That's a bit more normal. Scotty always takes her carrots all the way into the other room and chews them on the carpet. Thank you for cleaning up your mess, Brew. That was very nice of you. Like I was saying though, this would, you know, ideally chill them out for a little while, but hey, come here. It will not. Get it. Get it. Good girl. No, get it. Because they haven't had their BONEs yet. Which is like their after dinner treat. Get it, girl. What are you doing with the carrot? Here, I'll hand you the slobbery, gross carrot. Ugh. You better eat that. Get the carrot. Get it. Scotty's gonna take it from you. Maybe threats will work. My dinner, it's that veggie mixture with some chicken, and then I just toss the gnocchi on top. Because we're very much a all things go in the same plole and get eaten together kind of group of people here. I did finish my book, and I'll give you some updates here in a minute after I eat, but I did finish, so that's exciting. But while I eat, I'm going to watch TV. I started the last or most recent season of Only Murders in the Building yesterday, because that's not a show that Pat and I watch together, and since he's, you know, out right now, it's been a perfect time to watch it. So I think I'm going to continue. Actually, I know I'm going to continue that. At some point, I'll give you an update on the book. I'm on episode 5. I think I watched 4 yesterday. I didn't have anything else to do last night, and I wasn't feeling well. I had a really bad stomach ache, and Pat had this really fun illness over New Year's. He got it the Tuesday before New Year's, and he's still like technically not 100% better. He's still coughing, he's still sniffly, but like is probably out of the like contagious section of the, or like the worst of it, whatever. But now I think I'm getting it. I'm gonna watch this and eat my dinner, and I'll talk to you guys soon. And if you are wondering, yes, they are still here and they are still begging. Soon, buddy. Soon.